Okay, it was last month, either 26th or 27th. I woke up, normal day, and I started feeling some chest junk going on. So I hit my button, and ambulance showed up within minutes afterwards. Last thing I recall was the driver giving me my keys, telling me my apartment's locked up. I put the keys in my pocket. I don't recall anything after that until I came to. When I came to, I was thinking of sitting on the porch here at my brother's house talking to Lil, his wife. And I haven't thought about that ever, you know. It was when mom passed, Lil and I sat out there on the porch and talked 2 or 3 nights. Well, anyways, a couple of days later, they took all that stuff out of my throat so I could talk. And I called my brother because I found out that he called during the operation. And all I heard was hello, 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 click. Well, I kept saying Mark, but apparently he didn't hear me. So the next day I called him, and he heard me the second day. Anyways, we talked for a little bit, and then the next day, the 4 or 5 doctors came in and started talking to me. And the one doctor popped up and said, yeah, we noticed that you had Lil down for your spokesperson. And she told us to whisper in your ear that this wasn't the way to go and for you to wake up and get a life. And you responded by moving your head. First response we got ever from you during that whole procedure. And what happened was is you ended up with a hole in your belly, which we cannot explain, and all the insides of your stomach came out and flooded your cavity, and you thought you were having a heart problem. Well, your heart's okay. Your liver's half hard. Your kidneys are functional. You know, everything else is quite normal. But anyways, that's what happened. And I got thinking about that. You know, as soon as I heard the word Lil, that's what put me in mind of sitting on the porch here. Well, I got talking to Molly. Molly's in Oklahoma. She wanted Simple Pie for Dylan. So she said she'd be there Friday and I could schedule an airplane for Saturday to come back here to New York. Did exactly that. 3 flights with Delta on Saturday. Friday night or Friday afternoon, we ended up hastily packing what I wanted to take with me. Loaded it and went to a hotel for the night. I got no sleep at all that night. None. And I got a walker with a seat on it. And we ended up going to the airport Saturday morning. Caught the first flight to Los Angeles. And then it was Los Angeles to Chicago, which took 7.5 hours. It was only an hour flight from Las Vegas to Los Angeles, but it was 7.5 hours from Los Angeles to Chicago. And from Chicago to New York was only an hour and 15 minutes. Now, Mark picked me up at the airport, got me here to the house, and I was sitting on the porch. And using my walker. The next couple of weeks, I wouldn't go anywhere without it. Mark came up from downstairs about 6 days ago and just read me the riot act. which I needed. And, what he was saying was 100% true. I got to get over my fear. My fears with this COVID-19. Somebody could cough a mile from here and me breathe it in because they can't tell, if that COVID-19 is alive or dead or how long it lives. So I'm in constant fear of that. But I got to get over it. So I quit using the walker. All it is now is holding this computer. Now I made arrangements to see the VA. I got an appointment tomorrow morning with them. Yesterday I got the internet, which was interesting. The guy had to use his phone to put me online on my computer, which was, to me, totally bizarre. But I'm back online. So anyhow, long story short, everything is going good. I'll be seeing the VA tomorrow morning. I learned that my family does do the colonoscopy thing, which I had no knowledge of. Not until Mark told me that he's had 2 or 3 of them done, which, to me is bizarre. But, if they want to do a colonoscopy, do it, To me, there's nothing wrong with my pooper. Anyway, I'm getting better. Mark and I went to Watkins Glen this morning. We wanted to check on some kind of a furnace that him and Lil want to get, something dealing with pallops. But anyway, to me, I'm improving. Got a haircut, trimmed my mustache and beard. So anyway, we shall see what we shall see. So anyway, I thought I'd just bring everybody up to date as to what's going on with me. So, God bless.